Hello YouTube, and welcome back to the Frogger's playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3. I believe last time we had the super long video of us trying to defeat the big boss of Act 2, Ketheric Thorn, or what was it? The God of Death, or technically all the main antagonists are gods of death, but we're cool. Yeah. So, this time, we're going to be starting Act 3 proper. So, let's go ahead, let's jump in and get started on this. We've already looted all the stuff. Well, by the way, we're back. We've already looted all the stuff. We can't really do a long rest, so let us just go ahead and get started and head to Act 3. Just by jumping in the portal.
Matters to discuss.
You dead? How'd you survive it?
I can't help but feel like I've been fumbling in the dark for too long. And I've just had a lit torch thrust into my hands.
You seem in a good mood.
Indeed. Under other circumstances, I might have been subdued or ashamed. But after what we saw, I must admit, I'm excited. The crown! The one the Elder Brain was wearing. The one I very nearly destroyed. Netherese magic. So pure, so complete, that I didn't even recognize it at first. Most Netherese artifacts contain only the faintest amount of their former power. The ghost of an echo of a memory. That crown was different. I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of its ilk was destroyed along with Netheril itself, but no matter. It exists. I must learn more of it.
Why is this crown so important all of a sudden?
That crown sits on a gargantuan elder brain bent on destroying us and everything we hold dear.
Yeah, that's kind of important.
Understanding its true nature might unlock the means of our victory. We need to learn more about what we saw. An artifact as powerful as that crown must have been documented somewhere. As luck would have it, we'll soon find ourselves near one of the finest book collections this side of Candlekeep.
Oh no.
Sorcerous Sundries. I need to go there and learn all I can.
Maybe the first place you just want to go shopping.
Book shopping? But yes.
Shopping.
Their collection of rare tomes is unparalleled. Netherese texts are hardly commonplace, but I'm certain they'll have one or two stashed away.
Sounds
You'll
fun.
have to forgive my eagerness, but if my suspicions prove to hold water, this could be the answer to all our problems.
What do you have to say?
The shadows are losing their grip on these lands. Shah can indeed be thwarted. Comforting to know.
Is that?
You wanted something?
Cool stuff. And do you have anything to say?
I would not linger in this land over long. But whatever your business, I will aid you if I can.
Okay. Hello, Lynn.
You can imagine.
Long, dark below, but light above. Light at last.
With Jaheira to lead us, and you bringing light to the shadows, we might just have a chance.
Exactly.
Helen! Isabel! My love. You were dead. I saw your body.
I'm here. And so are you. And my father, he can't hurt us any longer.
Aww.
I dreamt every night that you'd come back to me. That somehow it was all a nightmare Dawn would undo.
I had no dreams at all. Nothing but darkness. And when I woke, my father said you were dead.
His soul was poisoned by the god of death. His sick devotion ruined him. But for all his sins, he brought you back to me. Are you all right?
Aww.
I will be. And you?
In this moment, I want for nothing.
Oh my.
Ah, there you are. This is Aelin. Aelin, this is...
Oh, but we have met. This is the soldier that freed me most valiantly from the Shadowfell. They watched my boot crush the very brain of villainy, and fought well against your changed father.
May he rest in peace at last, now that he's dead.
Right?
I have more to thank
I
you
doubt
for
it,
than I
but
knew.
yeah.
And we have much to discuss. Perhaps we could join you in your camp later?
Be most welcome.
We look forward to it.
You there, Sharon. By the fires of your camp's hearth, we will discuss all we must.
I'll be ready. Whatever you have to say had better be worth your life.
Now, you will leave us.
Shadowheart, please.
We must take succor in one another's bodies and words.
Aelin! We'll see you later.
They're kind of fun.
With haste.
Hello.
You'd make a fine fist.
Fist. Quartermaster. Alright, you can buy... I think this is like the last time you can buy things. If you missed anything
Just tell me what you need.
from this person. Let's go ahead and...
Gods be damned. With that parasite in his brain, Father could wreak untold havoc in the Absolute's name. Should Baldur's Gate fall to the Absolute, every one of the coast cities will be ripe for the plucking. We're not just fighting for our cure. We're fighting for my father. We're fighting for the Gate. We're fighting for all of Faerun.
Yeah. Where will they take him?
Worm's Rock Fortress. All travelers to Baldur's Gate flow through it. It serves as headquarters for the Flaming Fist, and their commander, my father. The Absolute's army's on the march. Gods forbid a tadpole Grand Duke throw open the gates for them.
What do you know about Gortash and Orn?
I'd never heard tell of, but Gortash I know. Or know of, more precisely. A self-styled strategic advisor to Baldur's Gate's peers. A bit player with dreams of a leading role, the way Father told it. He had no use for Gortash, and even less for his advice. I don't remember much beyond that. But where these Chosen are concerned, I have a suspicion we're about to know more than we'd like.
Exactly. Said you can say what led you to your pact in exile. This time I know the whole truth.
Yes, but first a question. If your home were under siege, what would you sacrifice to save it?
Keeping the residents safe.
As would I. And more. I was 17. Father, older Ravengard, had just been named a Grand Duke and was called away to Elturel to help settle a dispute. That's when the cult of the dragon made its move.
The cult of the dragon, a fractured religion. Some believers hold that undead dragons will inherit the world. Others worship the dragon goddess Tiamat and intend to summon her to Faerun.
Oof. Validate to what end?
To conjure the Dragon Queen.
and lay waste to Baldur's Gate. A 10-day after Father left, I heard a whisper as I slept. Duskhawk Hill. The Queen of Chaos awakens. Go alone. I grabbed a rapier and set out. There wasn't a cloud in the sky, yet not a single star was shining. There they were, gathered at the foot of the hill.
Your head tingles. Will wants to show you what happened.
Well, we'll just share his
In the
memory with you.
looming shadow of the mount, 5 groups of 5 figures each encircle a lofty totem. Atop each totem, a dragon's head is carved, and a massive orb held in its mouth. The cultists chant, first softly, then crying to the starless sky. There is a crack of thunder, a gust of wind, and a dragon's white head appears in the storm. The first of Tiamat's 5 heads. As the maelstrom howls, Mizora's lips press to your ear. She will destroy Baldur's Gate. Grant me your soul and I will give you the power to save it, she whispers.
She read the terms while 2 devils stood witness, and I said yes. 1 soul for 1 city.
Doesn't care about Baldur. Why would she want to save it? Brave choice and a frightening one.
I don't know that it was brave. I just know that it was right. The moment I agreed, I burned with the fires of Avernus and oozed the rot of Dis. The cultists choked on our poisons and burned from our flames. And when we were done, all that remained were 5 grayed orbs atop a pile of ash.
Oh.
My soul was bound, and my lips were sealed.
Jimizort, is that how you... Why would she want to save it?
She didn't. She came on order of her mistress, Zariel. Tiamat made a play for power. Zariel had other plans. That was the most Mizora's ever said. All that mattered was that she got her prize.
Oh.
Another pet added to her warlock menagerie.
You lost in the battle, cult
It is the one scar I ever bore of it. Mizora replaced it with a sending stone. She uses it to track my location and speak from a distance. I could flee to the spine of the world, or the depths of the lower dark, and still never shake her.
Oh, that sucks. What about your father, Grand Duke?
He returned to an unsuspecting city and a wayward son with a smirking devil at his side. I tried to tell him the truth, but my mouth couldn't form the words. I'd led him to the battlefield, but Mizora had swept it clean. I showed him my stone eye, but he only turned away. After, he said only one word. Go. So I did. I understand.
You're gonna say your father for throwing you out of the city.
No, never. He did the only thing he could. In his eyes, I invited a devil into our midst. I was a fool at best, a traitor at worst, and Grand Duke Ravengard suffers neither.
You miss your father?
More than you know. The better question is, did he ever miss me? If he did, he missed the Will Ravengard he once knew, not the hell-touched warlock he returned to.
Damn. Alright, we're gonna continue talking to more people.
You saw Gortash, didn't you? What the fuck was he doing down there? Is all of this because of him? The tadpole, the absolute. How?
I don't know how this plot fits together, but we will stop. The Sovereign of Bane is Ketheric Serd Merkel. Who knows what powers he gained since
I'd never have protected a Baneite even a decade ago. I looked after that fucker with my life. I trusted him. He gave me away to Zariel without a second thought. And now he's looking to ruin the entire Sword Coast. He has to die. And I'm gonna be the one who kills him!
Do it together, whatever it takes.
He can't get away with what he's done. To me. To us. He won't get away with it.
Oh, she's burning hot.
Wish we could stay and see what this place will be like without the shadows. I bet it's beautiful. No rest for the wicked, huh?
He got his claws into me early. I was a wild kid, brawling my way through the city. One of my mates got wind of a bit of work guarding some indoorsy type with lots of enemies. Seemed like easy money, so I went in for it. He took one look at me and said I was perfect. I like that. Not like that, you know. Just... it felt like a good fit. I kept him safe and he paid me well. Well enough to move into a better neighborhood and put something away for the future. My future. I respected him, trusted him. And he returned that trust, that respect. His life was in my hands, and I took that seriously. The whole thing with Zariel happened so fast. I had no idea what had gone down until it was over. One minute I was in Baldur's Gate, a happy, healthy, not quite kid. The next, I was burning up in Avernus with an engine for a heart. Zariel laughed.
Huh.
Said she paid him well for my services. She'd wanted to test her new machine, and he said I'd be able to handle it. He was right. Sometimes I wish he weren't. Evil, evil bastard.
It's intense. Jahira. We'll talk to you later. I got some more people to talk to. Let's see what Zale has to say.
The curse is broken and the shadows are lifting. In time, these lands will heal.
Cool. That's it? That's all you have to say about this? What about you?
I never saw myself as a banisher of shadows before. I was always more of a lurker in, historically.
Well?
If Bowman says I'll be alright, I'll be alright. I just wish... I wish it was different. I wish Mom and Pops was here.
Do I get to say something? It hurts, I know it does, but you've been strong. They'll be so proud
I
of you.
don't feel so strong. Or anything, really. Just tired.
Yeah, that too. And then here's Gale. I don't think Gale needed.
I think we've done rather a good thing here. A welcome change to gift this land a sliver of hope amongst so much despair.
Yeah. Okay. So I am going to cut back to when we're actually back to doing the main story again. I just wanted to buy some stuff from her, so I'll be back. And we are...
You wanted something?
Alright, and we are back. Sorry for the wait on that. We needed to talk. Do you have something to say?
A curse lifted. The dead three allied once more. The balance shifts. There are depths to this alliance yet unplumbed. Consider, mortal. Do illithids possess souls?
Not sure. Don't all living things?
No. Nor canst thou count mind flayers among them. Yet, the three Amass an illithid army void of apostolic souls that could imbue them with power. A flock without souls, yet to what end, mortal? This is the question thou must come to answer. Until such time, be availed of my services.
Why are you here?
Where matters of balance are concerned, I am eternally cold.
Wait, isn't there more you can tell?
No.
Rude. A lot about the dead tree.
Yes. Bane, Lord of Darkness. Baal, Lord of Murder. Merkel, Lord of Bones. Once judged, ascended, then vanquished as one and as three. The alliance is reforged, mortal. The plains thus quake, and the gods shudder.
Okay, cool. What do I do now?
In the curse.
I guess we leave. Anything else we can do? Can we go for the last slide in?
We leave the heart of the Absolute alive, thanks to you.
Cool.
You did well to defeat Ketheric. But Ketheric was only the first to fall. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies.
I know. That's why I've recruited you. That's awesome. I already
You
have
have
us.
the makings of a leader. Your actions have already inspired those around you. Jaheira's wisdom will be an asset to you on the journey ahead. Her harpers, too. Halsin's strength and loyalty will bolster you in times of need. But if we are to succeed, we will need others.
One left when we arrive in the city? I'll seek more allies in the city.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. Baldur's Gate may not know it yet, but its fate is bound to ours. Seek on its streets those whose purpose aligns with our own, and invite them to our cause. Together, we will put an end to the Absolute, the Chosen, all.
That caustic brine is still there.
I'm waiting for you. The road to Baldur's Gate is west of the town. If we hurry, we'll arrive before the...
I guess we're heading off to Baldur's
Lands are
Gate.
free of Shah. I hope I can say the same of myself.
Looks like an army marched through here.
Alright, then we head to Baldur's Gate. We don't get to watch the cool cutscene?
What do you know about me? You spoke of my past, being chased by wolves. I told no one about that. Almost no one. But I certainly didn't share that with you.
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well, trained you hard. Chiseled away any part of you that did not fit their plan. They made you forget.
I chose to do that. For the mission to protect Shah's...
Secrets. Yes, yes, that is an old song, girl. Your goddess cares more for her precious secrets than she does her devotees.
Get to the point.
When you freed me, you severed a bond between me and that dog, Thorm. A bond of pain. His, inflicted on me. When I laid eyes on you, I sensed a similar bond. You, tethered to two others, someplace distant. Let me help you remember.
You feel Shadowheart's mind tug at the edges of your own. You know this sensation. She wants you to see whatever is about to be revealed. Your mind joins with Shadowheart's. Something pulls at you both, bringing you elsewhere.
Oh, she's blocking the vision of the man.
What?
Damn. Failed the
was that
religion
man?
check.
You already know. Did you not see yourself in him? Do you not recognize your own blood?
My father. That was him.
That is him. He lives still. And your mother, too.
No. It can't be. I'm an orphan.
And who told you that? Your adoptive family?
Ooh.
You are not to blame. You were young, impressionable. They took you because they wanted to break and remake you. But you are a child no longer. You are a woman. One who knows what must be done.
My parents. I need to save them.
I'll help.
Your parents are with your abductors. You will need to return to their lair. But be warned. You may have once thought of them as comrades, mentors, friends, even lovers. They will all be enemies now. You have been forewarned for what is to come. But not yet forearmed.
Thought they cast into the Shadowfair.
I was able to retrieve it before it sank too far into Shar's umbral domain. Shar is quick to discard whatever she has no use for. I think you know that well enough. But I felt it call to me as I took flight. Whatever Shar calls her own, Selûne has equal claim to. They are one and the same. Their power is matched and mirrored. Take it. You will find it useful. What you do with it, that will be up to you. Same as before.
I'll need every advantage, it seems. Thank you.
A debt repaid. You returned my life unto me. Now go and claim your own.
It hurts.
Shar torments you still. What a spiteful creature she is. This will not stop until you take action. See that your parents' sacrifices are not in vain. Allow the Moon Maiden to guide you at last.
Ooh. Can she even wield this? She can. Screw it. Oh, she can still wield the shield too. Screw it. We're gonna keep it in.
There you are. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation. Come closer.
Heh. Step closer.
Feel my voice rattle your bones as I proclaim our victory.
Uh-oh.
Moon Maiden Selûne, hear me. Ketheric Thorm, traitor, apostle of Merkel, is dead at last. My mate, most high. Darling Isabel is safe and well. Safe and well, and returned to my embrace. Blessings upon the slayer of the Wicked One.
Done it without you.
We are a powerful party indeed. Faerun itself trembles at our touch.
Yes.
My darling Isabel says we will stay
Very
allied
powerful.
at your side. I am pleased to hear it.
Still a great deal about you I don't know.
Pray, ask, and I will tell.
Really
Do I not radiate with my mother's brightness, her glory?
Yes.
There can be no doubt. I am of her silvered flesh, her celestial womb.
Cool. Time to be trapped in the yeah.
Why, she already has. She has brought her sword to your side. Dame
Oh my god.
Aelin.
So
So
much
mighty
pride.
are her wonders, her great wisdom. Together, we will set this fair land free of tyranny and murder.
How do you become trapped in the Shadowheart?
Ketheric Thorm, father of my one and only love, enslaver of Dame Aelin. Ketheric Thorm never did trust me, even when he worshipped the Moon Maiden. He was threatened by my love for Isabel, by her love for me.
Aw.
When she died, curse the day, the hour. We each of us mourned bitterly. But Ketheric's pain could be touched by no aid, no boundary. He turned to wretched Shah, the Lady of Loss, for relief. And she whispered into his ear, poisoning his mind. He and his loathsome advisor, Balthazar, lured me into the Shadowfell, claimed they'd found someone in need of my aid. There, they trapped me in their infernal cage. I was killed, murdered, made dead over and over and over by justiciars of every make and kind. I was reborn, for it is my nature. And Ketheric fed upon my immortality all the while.
Oof.
But lo,
Pain.
the brute is dead. And we live!
Fun.
I can't believe it. I can't believe Aelin is here. And my father. I heard what happened. What he'd become. By killing him. You set him free. You set Aelin free. And me.
Aliens seem to have a lot of history. What happened?
A great deal. But still, some of the details elude me. Ketheric Thorm was my father. He raised me to serve Selûne as my mother, rest her soul, had wished. He was everything to me, all my life. When an emissary of Selûne came to our little town, we were elated. Dame Aelin, daughter of the Moon Maiden herself. Tell me, do you believe in love at first sight?
And there's a magic in
That's
her look.
exactly it. And I tell you, I took one look at her and I just knew. She was it. Lucky for me, she felt the same way. But my father was skeptical. Aelin is immortal, after all. I understand it's strange. There's an imbalance between us, certainly. But I suppose loving Aelin felt the same as loving myself. It was natural. Then... And this is where I still need answers. I died. I'm not sure how, why, but all was black. Next I knew, I was being jolted awake. I smelled musty air, I saw shadows. And then my father's face. So changed. So hideously warped.
Chosen a Merkel.
I didn't know that then. But I could see the change in him. He told me we'd be together now. Said that Aelin was dead. I couldn't speak. Could only run. I found last light within the shadows. made a shelter there, prayed my father wouldn't find me. By the time Jaheira came, I'd pieced together just enough to know I'd been dead 100 years. That my father was the source of the horrors plaguing this land, my home. I couldn't tell her who I was. I had to protect them, and myself, no matter what.
Understandable.
It's all out in the open now, and with my father dead, I have nothing to fear. Except for Aelin. She needs healing, rest. I'm grateful for your help, your friendship. I hope we won't intrude on your hospitality too long, but I'm grateful for a safe place to, well, just to be.
There you go. Well, we offer you that little homely shelter. You have anything else to say, Shadowheart?
Good. I was just starting to miss the sound of your voice. Of course.
Oh, that's cute. Alright. Yeah.
Just the one?
Aww. How are you?
Relieved, terrified, sick to my stomach. I can't keep my feelings straight ever since I spared Nightsong, defied Shah. I don't know what comes next, but at least I have you by my side. Fine. What's on your mind?
Alright. I think it's time. Take that long rest. Alright. Doggo has something for me.
The dog wags his tail, a small bag clenched between his teeth.
Give that here, buddy.
He gives in and surrenders his find to you.
Good boy.
Scratch's tongue lolls out happily, his tail wagging even faster.
Oh.
I've been lied to. My whole life. And I was gullible enough to just believe it. My parents are alive, and I have to save them. I think a part of me always knew that. A part that Shah denied to me.
You must do. I will be at your side.
Thank you. But I want you to refrain from foolish heroics. When the time comes, we'll be entering a nest of vipers. I couldn't bear to lose you. Not after everything. We'd better press on for now, and hope we're ready when the moment comes. But before that, there's one thing I need to see to.
Whatever you need.
You'll see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me.
Yeah. This episode's gone on a little long, so I think I'm gonna end things on here. We didn't really end Act 2 with a lot of talking stuff. I had to talk to a bunch of people, make sure everybody was ended and happy. I had to do some other stuff. So I'm gonna end things off here. Do I have... End things off here. If I want to show you, like, yes, I have severely... All our magic stuff's here. going to end things off here. Next time, we are going to actually end Act 2 and make our way into Baldur's Gate. Well, if you want to see that, remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.